to load up, stop it up in there, load the roller, so to load it up like slow.
Find a collaborator.
Flip it forward, turn it. If I don't want grips, simple little tip, just keep your roller moving and you're not going to get any grips. So I'm going to come up, it's going to touch, look at that. It's going to touch, I can feel it touching, look at that. What do you think?
Spline Key. We are a next generation window screen repair tool. You can redo your window screen in 6 minutes or less. Your dog busts through your back. So you've got to replace your screen. You got your mesh, you've got your net. You take your spline.
If only my screens were that small.
Good demo size. You can take your spline screen tool, you align it, you see which size is going to fit your screen. Once you have that, you can set your handle. Begin in the corner, set your screen.
Oh, I see.
By aligning all the way down.
That's all I do in the
Grab
summer.
your spline.
So this is snow in seconds, and it starts out as a powder, and you add water, and you get that, which is snow.
Snow.
So the obvious question is, where does it go when you don't want snow?
Yeah.
Now, where does it? How do you dispose it?
If you let it sit out, it'll dry up into the powder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you reuse it?
Yeah, yeah. So as it's shrinking, you can just add more water and you can fluff it back up and keep using it.
Well, how cool is that? So this is Panther Vision, and they make a lighted beanie.
We also do rechargeable hand warmers. We're the only IP67 waterproof rechargeable warmer in the market. This will last 4.5 hours. I just turned it on, so it'll take a minute to warm up for you.
And then a sting stick?
Yeah, so what this does is it reduces the itch and pain from insect bites.
Okay.
Or insect stings.
Okay.
Through a hyperthermia treatment. Really what it does is I can demo it for you. Say if you were bitten by a mosquito there, I put that on you, turn it on, it gets hot.
Feel the heat.
Yeah, and what it does is it breaks apart the protein in the insect venom, which essentially neutralizes the venom.
So Paint Care is a program created by the paint manufacturers to help people recycle their leftover paint all year long at their convenience. And since this program started back in 2009, Paint Care has recovered almost 90 million gallons of leftover paint. Almost all of that is going to end up getting recycled. And it all happens in states, and we're up to 12 states, that have passed a paint stewardship bill, paint stewardship law, that requires the manufacturer to install these paint stewardship recovery programs.
From our Not Rocket Sciences brand, we have our amazing 2 times super concentrated grass paint. Super in all the southern states, Texas, Arizona, Florida, California, New Mexico. Brighten up those lawns instantly, and it is a rock star product.
So if your lawn isn't looking as green as you'd like it to look, here's the solution. You can water it or paint it.
So if you have a dirty hose or a cable that's out in the field, and typically you run your hand through it, you get all that mud all over you, then you have to wash it off. This snaps onto anything from an extension cord all the way up to a garden hose, and with one swipe, it removes that dirt and debris. And then the beauty of it is, unlike a traditional rag or paper towel, you just wash it off, give it a couple shakes, and it's good to go. So there's no time lost washing your rags or waste from the paper towels or what have you. It's a simple, ergonomic solution to a universal problem.
Where can people find this?
So you can find it at our website, cleangrip.com. We're launching version 2 here at the show. This is going to go for $29.99 on our site, and you get it in a 2-pack.
This is funnel, and it is a can funnel that fits on most any can you need. It's sort of a universal funnel, and Daniel's going to show us how it works.
Hey, how you doing? This is the last funnel you'll ever need to use because it fits on almost any container opening, like so. It creates a tight seal. Like that. doesn't come off. You just tilt pour and go with the flow.
And that same funnel will go on a big gas can?
Yes, so you could just stretch it out like this. It could fit up to almost a 5-gallon container opener. And you can pour it into anytime you're doing with liquid transfers, it'll create no mess. It's very easy to use. It's very fun to use too. Very durable rubber, nitrile rubber, so no chemicals or oils will deteriorate the material. Plastic is also made of a very strong plastic. It's bendable, so it's easy to get in those tight spots.
So where can you find this?
You go on our website, newfunnel.com, and we can sell it on our Shopify. You can also find it on Amazon for $20 for a 3-pack.
The idea behind it is that this can hold like a 20-foot stick of trim up against the wall.
Say that again?
Spaced evenly all the way through.
Relative to the floor.
Relative to the floor. And then you can go through, find your studs, nail it on.
Yeah. Of course, that's higher than you'd want it.
Yeah, it really depends on what
But
you're
you've got
looking
the
for.
different
It'll
steps.
go from, you know, we have 1 inch, 3/4, 7/8, 5/8.
Yeah.
Then you pull it apart, and you got 1/2 inch, quarter,
I see what you're
3/8,
doing, yeah.
1/8 inch. So if you want 1/8 inch,
Yep. Oh, very clever. So it's all kind of nested.
exactly. It's nested together, and we sell them in packs of 2. Which we have our packaging over there. So you can set it to whatever you need and go to town. And we have these examples here because if
original models right now,
doing,
these thinner ones here are being sold
doing
right now.
tile
We're
and
going to
stuff
get
like
replaced
that,
with
we can't compete
our
with
new
the
model
little
here.
triangles and stuff you can buy packaged.
Right.
Well, this would be more for like you're starting off the wall, because then it doesn't sink in behind or underneath the trim, and you have to dig out of the mortar. So that's kind of why we have that under fence spacing. It's just kind of anything you want, even consistent gaps.
So this is called Baseblock, and they can find it where?
You can currently find these 4 versions
This comes in a pack
are sold on Home Depot, and we are at this show launching this nested version. It is brand new. We are just getting into
Oh, the
production.
nested version is new.
Brand new, launching at this show.
Okay.
We just had a press release come out last week.
Okay.
And you'll start seeing this show up on Home Depot real quick. We're working on getting into Lowe's as well.
Very cool.
Also find them Baseblock by baseblock.com.
Hi, I'm Brett Ernest with Head Detective. It's a leak detection system that you insert and install underneath the toilet, and its sole job is to detect leaks past the wax ring. This is the detection plate here. It has a seal that not only acts as a seal, but it seals all the spots off here that the wax ring would normally allow water into potentially. So you place this back over, that's a seal. And then it comes over, we mount it with all stainless steel brass fixtures, so it won't rot out from underneath. This is the wick. Anything that gets past the wax ring is detected by the wick. The wick comes up. These are long.
Oh my God!
In the kit,
Oh,
you'll cut
okay.
these to length.
Yep.
And basically, this is
so that sits on the bowl.
This sits on top. This sits right up on top of here, and so this is basically it has a seal here, so water cannot penetrate underneath and give false readings for a leak. The cap, if you come over to this, we push this. There's a red LED that flashes, and there is actually an audible. That if I do this here, that red LED flashes, and you can hear the audible. And this is the yellow LED for low battery. This battery will run 6 months consecutive when it's triggered.
Okay, so I have.
It's called Bucket Mate.
It's called Bucket Mate, and it is a lid for buckets. So in this particular situation, I had a horse that got into a bucket of contaminated feed, and I thought this can't happen again. So I wanted to find a lid, and so I invented one. This lid.
So it's a standard, fits on standard buckets,
It fits on the most commonly used bucket in the care of animals and on every single farm, ranch, and barn in the nation. It's a flat back bucket, and there were no lids for it. Problem solved.
See your problem?
You're just bending it?
Well,
No,
you just get it to a certain area. Now you got to put something else down, like a hammer, and then do it.
You got to use something for leverage. Okay? Where this pry bar, you can get that nail completely out of there.
Nice.
Well, really what you get out of this is the rail attachment. So now you can put on a host of accessories, magnetic bit holders. I'll pop those in. These are some loadouts that our pros are loving. Throw some screws on the side right there. And also the first thing you do when you get that impact driver is throw away that hook, that little stamped metal hook.
Yeah,
Ours
always.
comes on, pops right on there, and then you can also take it off when you don't want it on there either. So
Okay.
nice little pop, and then about 25% longer than the standard hook as well. So
Yeah.
a lot less prone to back out when you're bending over or doing some of those odd jobs.
Very cool. I like it.
The Grilling Buddy. The Grilling Buddy is on YouTube, got videos, but the Grilling Buddy is a grilling utensil and accessory command center.
Okay.
And it is designed to allow a griller, if he's at home, he makes one trip out of the grill and one trip back in. That way he can hang out with his friends and family, throw the ball with the dogs more, because what it does is everybody has to put their grilling items in a bowl, or if they're tailgating, they have to put in a plastic grocery bag.
Yeah.
Well, with the Grilling Buddy, you don't have to do that any longer. The Grilling Buddy allows you, it's exactly what the name is. It's your Grilling Buddy, because you got your spices here, you've got your sauces and marinades here, you know, tin foil if you want to do your grilling tools, grilling plate, got a cutting board underneath there for dicing up vegetables. You zip it up. This is waterproof. Zips up from this side, zips up from this side. It comes empty, so it's customizable, but it comes with a solar battery charger, so you can grill, chill, and charge.
So we have something called
the duty brush.
The duty brush.
Yes, it removes toilet rings instantly. It actually gets under the rim where the problem starts, and that's what causes the ring to form.
Is this a pumice? What is
So
this?
no, it is actually a special material that is less abrasive than pumice, so it doesn't scratch.
May I? It's
Yes.
not been used, has it?
No.
This is a ratcheting tool belt. By TrueFit Belts.
You get sick of the weight of your tools pulling your belt down and you
yeah.
can't get it tight enough. Quick release.
So is your device just the buckle, or?
So we are currently selling just this as you see it.
Yeah.
It fits 95% of the belts on the market.
Right.
Just take out theirs and replace it with ours.
Okay.
Even with the full-size sawzall and not throw them cans out. Yeah. Like these, the smaller hacksaw and stuff, I mean, it's ideal. Anything with variable speed trigger, you can go full bore. If you're a guard tagger and you need to run from the cops.
And what's this all made of then? This is not
This
plastic,
is
is it?
carbon grease pressed plastic. Yep. 3D printed.
Hey, yes, my name is Frank. I am the creator and an inventor of a strapless knee pad. This is my patent right here, and if you guys know, knee pads have been around for almost 100 years, and all of them are made with straps. There's either one or two straps, it doesn't matter. They never stay still. They're always slipping and sliding. You always have to strangle your leg. It rips your hair out, rubs your skin raw, creates varicose veins. But this one is like a knee brace and a knee pad that you have on at the same time, so you have superior comfort and support around the whole leg all day long. Because when you're wearing the ones with straps, you know within 2.5 hours of the day, you're ready to rip them off your leg.
Cut into your legs.
They're raw.
Yeah.
So watch this. You unzip one side. See your leg?
Okay, wait. Let me get you.
Let's do this. Wrap it around. Zip her down. Arrange the pad, and it stays there all day.
It's comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Yeah?
Very comfortable. And this is your on and off zipper over here. This side over here, it's an expansion zipper for one size fits all. For larger legs.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And when you don't need them on, it's just one finger, pops them right off.
Oh, I like it. Very nice. All right. So we're at Pest Shield. Tell us about Pest Shield.
Hey, my name is Roberto Hearn. I'm the inventor of the Hearns Pro Garage Door Opener Pest Shield. This is the only patented solution to completely armor the bottom corner of your garage, which is the dirtiest corner of the home. And why I say this is the most vulnerable corner of the garage, where rodents, as you can see this guy right here, they enter through there, but they not only enter because they make their way by chewing the frame, the vinyl, and the rubber. It's the only product that you can completely wrap from the back, the side, behind the vinyl and the rubber, and you can mold to the contour of the rubber seal, and rest assured that rodents won't be getting in there.
And you can paint to match.
Absolutely. We have it in matte white and matte black.
But it's paintable?
It is paintable. It's aluminum, so it's rust proof, and it's a set it and forget it and get your peace of mind.
Okay.
So basically, this is a patented device.
Okay.
It's an add-on. Pop it in the back of your caulking tube.
Okay.
You're going to do your caulking. Put this into your gun, and you know how you get that bead thinning and the gaps when you recaulk and the flow stops?
The air gaps?
Well, yeah.
Well, the ear gaps is one thing. They call air pops, but you know, this is hesitations that you get when you do your bead of caulking.
Yeah.
Example there.
Yeah. Every time you recaulk and the flow stops, so you kind of got to stop your arm, wait to recaulk.
Yeah.
This basically has a spring inside that's optimized for different viscosities of products. So that basically, as you're...
It compensates for that then?
It does, yeah.
It's like a shock absorber?
There you go.
It's going to compress when you're pulling the trigger, and then when you release the trigger to recaulk, it's going to expand and keep pushing.
Gotcha.
So you're going to get a nice smooth bead. So basically, you get the results of an electric caulking gun for like $10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double flap over ingress, egress. Wide flap, dirty.
So it's an all-in-one cleaner that you can go into a surface, whether it's natural stone, artificial stone, any wood surface. You get the vinyl siding, soffit, fascia, eaves troughs, and you simply spray the product on the surface area. You're gonna wait 10 minutes, and then you're going to hose it off with a garden hose. So there's no heavy scrubbing involved. There's no damage from power washers, whether it's on stone glazes or wood fibers. It's a simple spray-on solution, wait, rinse it right off. And you will get professional quality clean without having to get all the heavy equipment, hire anyone. You go out to your backyard to pick the area that you want to do, and this product will address everything.
So we have a unique magnetic technology. This is 25 pounds of bigness right here. I put that on there like so. This is thin steel. It's only 16 gauge. And then to release, you just lift it off the lever.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
So our technology allows you to hang tremendous amounts of weight. So think tools on toolboxes.
That's 25 pounds there?
25 pounds. This will actually hold up to 45 pounds. So backpack blowers, tile saws, anything like that you want to hang on thin steel. So why that's important, if you come over here, this is 22 gauge pole barn steel. How else are you going to hold stuff on there?
Yeah.
Unless you have a magnetic technology that will actually work.
Yeah.
This is 29 gauge steel pole barn material, and again, this comes off. So now all of the real estate that you have on a pole barn or a steel building you can use, or a toolbox. And then this is our wall system, which is designed to fit 16 on center stud construction.
Okay.
You just find a stud and you go as wide or as deep as you want, and now you have 100% flexibility to be able to like, for example, if this were a slat wall or a rail system and you laid a broom on there, you used all of your real estate to be able to hang stuff.
Yeah.
But with our system, you can nest.
Yep.
And you
maximize
your space.
Yep. So this is called Clean Edge Caulk Tool.
Caulking tool, yes.
And let's see how it works.
Okay, so first of all, you're going to use this gauge.
Okay.
And then you would mark it there.
Okay. That tells you where to cut it.
Yeah, and if you use this gauge, I have not found a tube yet that will not fit onto.
Okay.
And it works with latex caulkings, silicones, urethanes.
So that gives you the exact gauge to cut.
Exact gauge, yeah. And even if it's cut on an angle, it'll still work.
But you don't need to cut on an angle.
No.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's right. And the cap can be stored in the gauge afterwards.
Nice.
So you've always got it with you when you take it off.
Okay.
This you'll use once you start to deplete your caulking, and then you'll roll it up. Like you'll use this edge here to move the caulk forward, and then you roll it up. Use this part here as a gauge to roll it up, and then slip it on like those there.
Okay.
Again, it's like I don't know if you've done any caulking.
Quite a bit.
Yeah. So
more than I care to admit.
Yeah. So if you use the
and it's a mess usually.
It is. Yeah. It's terrible.
Okay.
And if you make a mess, you use the tool as to clean up, right?
Now, really, I'm interested in the tile to baseboard.
Okay.
Because that's my toughest job.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And I spent a lot of time with masking tape.
Oh, yeah.
So if this eliminates masking tape.
Oh, it eliminates masking tape, yes. So I'm having a nervous breakdown here. Just kidding. So you can see it fills it in one clean sweep.
Okay.
So now, typically when you use your finger, you're going to leave a bunch down there. All these valleys are going to get filled.
I'm the messiest caulker there is.
Yeah. Oops, I guess I didn't do that. There you go.
I might want a bigger bead,
Yeah. I'll just go this way here.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a nice.
See, even on a rough surface.
That's about right. That's about how I would do it. Yeah. Only I'd have all this masking tape to pull out.
Yeah. So that's done.
Okay.
And if you make a mistake, you just go over it again.
Okay, I'm at the Olight booth, and Daniel's going to show me something, calls it the dumbest light he's ever seen.
Until you use it, then you're gonna have multiples of them. I have 15 of these in the house. So we had them in different sizes and colors options on them, but you can just push the light, it taps on and off. You can use it with the app. There's multiple different features on the app control. You can set timers on them. Push and hold, it'll go up to the brightest setting on there. Push and hold again, it'll go down to the lowest setting.
And it charges. There's contacts on the bottom.
It's wireless. They're all magnetic, so it charges through that magnet charger. The MCC is what it's called, magnetic charging cable. On this low setting, I'll use this on cruises since the walls are magnetic on cruises. I'll stick this in the bathroom or something like that overnight, and you can get 43 hours on that setting right there.
So it's like a nightlight or something.
Oh yeah. That'll light up in the dark. That'll light up. That'll give you good ambient light.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Olight, and I have the Baton 4?
Baton 4 Mini.
My favorite flashlights. These guys are here at the National Hardware Show, and we'll be back to check them out a little later. This is Corey Kassinger from Tomlin Scientific, and he's got an interesting gel that protects wires. Take it away, Corey.
Well, the detour gel was designed as an exclusion technology to keep rodents from entering and get them to abandon the premises. It's a patented capsaicin technology. Same capsaicin you guys see in ghost peppers or the Carolina Reaper. When the rodents come in contact with it, it leaves a real lasting impression. They don't have anything to associate it with except fire.
So I was going to ask him I know Honda is one vehicle that they screwed up with the wiring and made it out of some sort of organic coating, and they have a real problem with rats, mice eating the wiring. So I asked him if this would help.
Yeah, the way that the spray was designed, it is exactly the same gel that we would use for any other deterrent in a slightly more liquid product. So it sprays out and then it sets up as a gel. We designed it for exactly that. For Honda, your classic car,